Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Para Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha.
It's about the meditation, the Nataraj meditation, which I tried for a while, but I came upon a roadblock, which was a will of my body to start whirling. And when I started to whirl, I let it whirl. When I started to whirl, just after a few seconds, I couldn't stand anymore and I fell to the ground. And I became afraid of that whirling. Is there anything I can do?
You have fallen. What's the fear? You can't fall more. Just joking. You are very thin and light-bodied. In fact, you are very fragile human being. You are very fragile. Whirling is very easy method for those who are very fragile and light-bodied. When you whirl, you are creating centrifugal force. All the five senses are leading outward. They lead you energetically outward. When you are whirling, the whole energy rotates and comes back to the very cyclonic inner center. Energy cannot move out because the cyclone is turning and it is pulling the energy back. You are becoming a vertical pillar. It is drawing the energy backward in. This is one of the most phenomenal meditations ever created. Using motion to create a centrifugal force is so unique.
But it's also
so many meditations have been created, but just this one particular meditation is using a totally different device of centering. This is a vertical centering. So when you are spinning around, everything that was moving out will start moving out and slowly densify and pull back in. You're creating the center of the cyclone and it is densifying the vertical experience of stillness. The more the energy is moving outward horizontally, the easier it becomes and it moves out and out, never ending. The very center has no movement. The moment you come backward in and the energy starts moving back in, the inner density becomes so strong, almost like a magnet pulling inward. This whirling around is creating a stronger and stronger and a stronger centrifugal vertical state. And the stronger it becomes deeper and deeper, pulled in towards stillness. The very power of stillness is no movement. You can create so much movement that the very center will completely stop moving. That centers the energy. To create centering, you need absolute stillness. Stillness is so powerful that it draws in everything towards it, like a black hole. It draws in everything, and the center becomes absolutely unmoving. The moment you fall to the very thinnest state of unmoving center, body-mind stops, and this muscular system that is holding the body-mind loses its grip and you fall. It is not an ordinary fall. You have not fallen because you lost balance. You've not fallen because your limbs have become weak. You've fallen because you have simply lost grip on the whole body mind, because it has found the silent center. It is magnetically pulling you down, 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 down to the very center. The body mind makes no sense of it. It simply collapses.
But why does it come up during the Nataraj meditation? I wasn't doing the whirling meditation.
Who cares what you are doing? You can be walking and you can start whirling. There is no such thing as Nataraj meditation. Why it happened when you're in Nataraj, you can start walking on the road, it can start happening. Because you went into the rhythm of dance. Dance means moving the left and the right. You may have gone into Nataraj that I am going to start dancing, and the inner pull was already so strong that it changed the dance into a whirl. You were simply in a device of dance. Perhaps dancing in a circular way is also Nataraj. I don't see why you call it whirling. You are dancing in a circle. You can rotate and dance. There's nothing against dancing in a rotation. Who said that you have to dance with 2 feet? You can dance like this. You can whirl. Whirling is also dancing in a circle, just rotating from the very central axis. That is a deeper dance than moving 2 sides, left and right. You're waving the column. So Nataraj was a good excuse. You got into Nataraj, you were ready and receptive, and that which was stronger in you, the centrifugal force that was stronger in you, you obeyed it and you fell into whirling. All meditations are simply outer devices to create a situation in you to see what is the strongest point within you. It led you into whirling. That was very beautiful, that you followed and obeyed the inner current. And the inner current found the strongest pathway to come to the standstill moment. And you fell. So you can call it a whirling Nataraj. To me it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's all the same.
And when I fell, I started rolling on the floor all the same, because the energy was so strong I couldn't control it, and I started rolling on the floor.
You have found your path. You have found the path. In fact, that is the perfect indication. When you start rolling, you are creating strength in the body to receive the energy. You will roll on the belly, earth the energy, and move in a circle, like a barrel. That is very good. Too much energy descending into the body through a centrifugal force, the only way is to roll on the earth. You have found all the answers. This is your path, and the fear is correct. The fear is that you have found it, the body and the mind knows, my God, he knows a way beyond me, he is not going to pay any more attention. He starts shaking and shivering. What is the fear in you? Who is the element of fear? The mind. The mind fears the unknown, always. The mind fears that which it does not know. The mind is a duality. It does not know the one. It does not know the taste of that single state. It knows the duality. Mind is comfortable with yes and no. It does not know the master key of the yes which has no no. When you reach the very vertical center in you, it transcends the mind. The mind is below it. This is the master. It will be afraid. So what is afraid in you next time when you fall? Fear comes. See, what is part is afraid? Is your nose afraid, or your ears are afraid, or your heart is afraid, or your feet are afraid? What is the fear? And you will see it's the mind which does not know where it's going, and you are translating it as fear. That I don't know where I'm going. This is a totally new experience to me. The mind does not relate to the state of no mind. And the state of no mind happens in many, 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 many instances. You're going for a run and not even Nataraj and whirling starts happening. So you have already given all the indications to yourself. Follow it deeply. Start whirling. Don't even waste time that you're going into Nataraj, start whirling. Just start whirling and see where fear leads you. Wherever there's fear of the mind, there is something greater behind it. It is like a jealous person. Don't want more. Just start dancing, whirling, 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 and see the fear. It will start arising more and more and more. The more aware you will become, my God, something is coming bigger than the mind. Something greater than the mind is descending into you. The mind will start freaking out and create fear in you. That is an indication of the state of no mind descending into the small box of the mind. This is your path. And you, again, I'm saying, are very fragile human being. And it could be very easy for you to translate this into a centrifugal, vertical state of stillness. And remember what I'm saying. Energy moving out horizontally keeps going out. The moment you turn it around in, the magnetic center becomes stronger and stronger and stronger. And the moment you touch the very pulse, nothing moves. It's like a magnet. It pulls the whole strength and it becomes crystallized. So much energy coming to the middle densifies it. You are gathered a magnetic quality. And the mind simply stops. And the body simply falls. Because the body has no grip on this vertical state. You understand? So go into whirling. Just go into it. Go into the fear, let go. Nothing will happen. And if you die, don't worry. They will find some friends to bury you or burn you. No problem. And if you die and nothing is left, again you have no problem because nothing left to worry about. And if you die and you are still there, again nothing to worry because I'm still here watching, I'm dying. So either way you cannot lose. If you die and nothing is left, already you are solved because no one to worry. If you die and you leave the body, you see you're still there, again nothing to worry because you didn't die. Let's see which way, but either way you will not have to worry. You simply whirl, be afraid and die, and let's see. Either way you will not lose, my friend. And you are going to have that experience sooner or later. Why not experience it while you're living? Here you have opportunity to come back and tell me what happened to you. If you die at 70 or 80, you don't even have chance to come back and tell others, listen, I died, I came back. This is the only difference between you and me. I died when I was 26, I have the opportunity to come and talk to you about it. If I would have died at 76, I wouldn't have had the chance to come back and talk to you. Die early, my friend. Die quickly, sure, and come back and tell us that story. You live to tell the tale, is what they call it. All mystics are those who live to tell the tale. They died so young, the body said, my God, it's not the time to go. So the mechanics of the body-mind started again. Accidentally, because the bio force said, listen, you are just 26. And your body is still clocking, it's still ticking, the heart started beating, I came back. If it was 76, it would have said time to go. Bye-bye. You can have an alternative life, a living dead person. And you will become a master. All masters are dead people coming back to tell the tale. That you cannot die and either way there's no fear, nothing to lose. So dive in. You're lucky you came the second time. You are being pulled like a magnet. Because I am death. So welcome again. You are in trouble. When you are in trouble, the best way is to go through the experience quickly. Since you have no choice, the best is to finish it and be over with it and decide what to do next. So this is the opportunity for you, a great window. You are bored, nothing to do, there's fear in whirling, wow. What better than you as a candidate? So finish the experience and see. If it doesn't suit you, go back to the world. You might find an alternative way of living your life as a dead human being. And you lost a lot of your hair. You look more wise than me. You will be better than me. Very little hair is a sign of wisdom. Yes?
Yes. Well, Osho was bald as well.
Yeah, I know. You're giving me competition. Creating trouble for me. Okay. I'll catch you there.